For our next picture round, we're playing Jailbirds of a Feather. I asked AI to calculate how much time two infamous rogues have spent in prison. It's up to our contestants to guess who served more time behind bars. We will alternate who goes first. You can only add Truth Bomb to get points if you answer right, and you can both guess the same answer. First up is Graham. Graham H. Moore, my friend. I asked honest and truthful AI who served more time behind bars, Mr. Super Gay himself, Oscar Wilde, or Iron Mike Tyson?
I would say Mike Tyson.
Okay, you're going to say Mike Tyson. Over to you, Basil. What's your guess? Remember, you could guess the same or different. It doesn't matter.
I'll go Oscar Wilde. Make it interesting.
Okay. Well, Wilde's time in jail was just under 2 years, roughly 723 days, while Tyson was just under 3 years, roughly 1,095. So therefore, Mike Tyson spent more time in jail than Oscar Wilde. So that's a point there to Graham. Over to you now to choose first, Basil. I asked honest and truthful AI who served more time behind bars. Everyone's favorite Führer, Herr Hitler, or the hapless romantic Big Bad Bonaparte? There you go. They just popped up on screen. My computer's being a bit slow there.
I'll go with Napoleon.
You'll go with Napoleon, okay?
Yeah.
What do you think, Graham?
Yeah, definitely Napoleon, because he was actually held in captivity twice. And as a truth bomb, it is often said that his penis was removed because Josephine wanted it. I heard at a seminar on a conference of truth tellers that the reason why they cut his cock off was because he was a Muslim and that the British didn't want him getting access to the 72 virgins.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that is one hell of a... I'll give you an extra point for that one, indeed.
That is, yeah.
But it is true. You are correct. Napoleon spent more time in captivity, 2,000 days, over 2,000 days, compared to Hitler's 297 days, which was a breeze. I asked honest and truthful AI who spent more time behind bars, native South African freedom terrorist Nelson Mandela or Native American legend Leonard Peltier?
Oh, Peltier.
This is over to Graham. Graham, just go first.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, I'll go with my original, which is Nelson Mandela.
Okay, and Basil, you're going to go with Peltier?
Yes, I think a lot longer. I think he's been in.
You are quite right, a lot longer. Peltier, roughly 49 years and 8 months in time in prison, served that much, where Mandela was 27 years, but which is exceeds Mandela's by 27 years, by 22 years. I asked honest and truthful AI who served more time behind bars, the Man in Black, Johnny Cash, or jailhouse rocker Elvis Presley. Basil, who do you choose?
I went for Johnny Cash.
And Graham?
I'm going for Elvis Presley.
Okay, in total, Johnny Cash's cumulative time in jail spanning multiple overnight stays far exceeds Elvis Presley's single 1 hour long detention. So Cash is definitely the right answer. Basil, you get that there. I asked honest and truthful AI who served more time behind bars, liquor running gangster Al Capone or on the run wife killer O.J. Simpson. This is Graham.
Al Capone.
You think
I'll go Capone as well.
Yeah,
OJ,
okay.
Served much time.
You're both wrong on that. O.J. Simpson served 8 years, 9 months compared to Al Capone, 7 years, 6 months, released for good behavior with syphilis and was never returned to being the same as before. I asked honest and truthful AI who served more time behind bars, Black Pioneer, Malcolm X, or baby oil enthusiast P. Diddy, Basil. Which one? Is it P. Diddy or Malcolm X?
Well, P. Diddy's still there, of course. He's got a long way to go. But I'll go with Malcolm X.
And you, Graham, what do you think?
I'll go with Malcolm X.
Okay, you're quite right. Both of you. P. Diddy's only done about 231 days in jail. Malcolm X served 6 years, 7 months, about 5 years before he got
absolutely
famous.
Shocking.
Completely shocking.
Very quick truth bomb about prison and the difference between the oligarch or corporatist or whatever you want to describe them as and working class people. Ernest Saunders was released from a prison sentence of, I believe it was 5 years, it might have been 7 years, after 6 months, where he was kept in an open prison and declared, or his doctors, so-called professionals, declared that he had Alzheimer's. Within 6 months of him being released, he was back on another board of directors and carrying on his business. He miraculously recovered from Alzheimer's, right? That shows you how corrupt the British system is and the difference in the way they treat working class people and the way they treat their own.
I definitely give you an extra truth bomb point for that. Why not? After Jailbirds of a Feather, Graham has scored 3 points in that round and 1 truth bomb. Basil scored 4 points. After 5 rounds, Graham has 64 in total. And Basil has 57. So there's all to play for as we enter the quick fire round. So Basil, have you always been a fan of baby lotion, or are you a racist? If you had gone to a P. Diddy mansion, do you think you'd still be slippery to this very day? You don't have to answer that, Graham. You can. Who do you think would win in a mud wrestle to the death? Bikini-clad Hitler or OnlyFans furry Al Capone?
Furry Al Capone.
Excellent.